Prepare to be wowed. Crankworx Whistler has once again set the stage for some of the most innovative and eyebrow-raising bikes of the year, turning heads and sparking debates all across the event. Picture this: wild prototypes, brand new releases, and even a Tandem MTB making its way through Whistler Village. But here's where it gets intriguing. Some of these creations push the limit so far, they'll leave you wondering where mountain biking is really heading. One bike that stole the spotlight was the Archibald AC1, proudly owned by local rider Ollie Lowthorpe of Squamish. This isn't just any enduro machine. Combining a Pinion gearbox, a Gates carbon belt drive, and a bold inverted fork, the AC1 is a showstopper that's redefining what custom builds can be. Crafted in Delta, BC, every AC1 frame is hand-built from MS3 stainless steel, tailored to each rider's specifications. Talk about exclusivity. For Lowthorpe's personal ride, that means a substantial 450mm reach, an ultra-relaxed 62-degree head angle, and 160mm of travel at both ends. The AC1's design is especially versatile, boasting an I-Track high-pivot 4-bar suspension that supports up to 198mm rear travel. Fancy running a dual-crown DH fork? No problem. The AC1 can accommodate it. And this is the part most people miss. The Pinion Smart Shift gearbox on Lowthorpe's bike is set up with 9 gears, but you could opt for a 6 or 12-speed version instead. Unlike traditional drivetrains, the Gates carbon belt delivers near-silent, ultra-reliable performance, meaning you spend less time maintaining your bike and more time riding. Lowthorpe insists this setup has proven trouble-free, a big claim in the world of gravity-fueled bikes. Component-wise, this bike leaves nothing to chance. At the front is an Intend Flash inverted fork, while the rear sports a Vorsprung Telem coil shock. Although Lowthorpe usually runs an Intend shock, this was a last-minute display build. The wheels are MX setup with noble carbon rims, and a switch-grade seat adjuster allows for quick saddle tilt changes, whether you're grinding up climbs or bombing descents. Want lightweight? Don't look here. The AC1 tips the scales at a hefty 42 pounds. But for those craving durability and versatility, this is a trade-off worth considering. Controversial take: is weight really the enemy for aggressive riding? Or is reliability king? Share your thoughts below. For added convenience, a compact storage box is built into the frame, perfect for stashing a multi-tool, tyre plug kit, or other trail essentials. And there's a playful side too. Lowthorpe is almost as well known for his signature rubber ducky horn as for his riding. In a fun twist, Leatt organised a duck hunt at Crankworx, hiding rubber duckies for young attendees to find and trade for prizes. It's details like these that create community and keep the energy buzzing all day long. Norco's booth, new revolvers, prototype DH, and custom surprises. Norco unveiled exciting new offerings, from the freshly released Revolver XC lineup to the not quite official downhill race bike for star rider Gracey Hemstreet. The Revolver 120C caters to cross-country racers, boasting 115mm rear travel paired with a 120mm fork, and, here's a technical milestone, Norco's first ever flex pivot design. If you're serious about weight savings, the 120C1 frame's titanium hardware will appeal to your inner gram counter. Looking for something more trail capable? The Revolver 130 offers 120mm rear and a 130mm fork, plus a slightly slacker head angle for more confident descending. Norco also had Matt McDuff's highly customized Shore on display, a bike built for the massive jumps in his backyard. Look closely and you'll spot a one-off, lengthened rear end that sacrifices nimbleness in favour of high-speed stability. Some might argue whether this change is practical for most riders, but you can't deny the sheer creativity involved. Perhaps the most conversation-sparking bike was Gracey Hemstreet's in-progress downhill machine. With Norco stepping back from selling their Aurum DH bikes, speculation abounds about their future plans. This prototype combines an aluminium front triangle and carbon rear, running a high pivot suspension. Precise details remain under wraps, so fans will have to keep guessing. A classic case of a brand keeping its cards close to its chest. For die-hard DH riders, this tease is sure to fuel ongoing debate. Should Norco bring back a production downhill bike? And what innovations would you want to see? The 9-drop prototype, a new name on the scene. At the Cascade Components booth, attendees got a sneak peek at a still-in-development Enduro bike from California-based newcomer, 9drop. Named after favourite local trails that descend onto Highway 9, 9drop's prototype brings a 160mm rear travel and a 170mm fork to the table. The suspension features a dual-link virtual pivot, a mouthful that translates to supple, controlled movement on rough descents, and riders can switch between MX or 29-inch wheel configurations thanks to adjustable dropouts. Early design quirks, such as unconventional cable routing, raised some eyebrows. But keep in mind, this is an early prototype, not a finished product. Cascade Components contributed their engineering skills to the project, crafting custom links and dropouts. This partnership raises an interesting question. How important is it for component specialists to shape the next generation of bike designs? Yoann Barelli's Tandem MTB, pure entertainment or pure madness? For pure spectacle, nothing topped Yoann Barelli and Nate Spitz's Tandem mountain bike. If you haven't already seen their social media antics, you're missing out. On the event's first day, the duo piloted their Tandem right through Whistler Village, gearing up to tackle the microclimate trail. While that may not sound extreme by Whistler standards, imagine navigating berms and rocks with 2 riders on one bike. The challenge is real, and so is the entertainment factor. When I asked Nate about the logistics of chairlifts and gondolas for the Tandem, he admitted they might just risk squeezing it into a gondola car, a scenario that's equal parts hilarious and harrowing. So what do you think? Are bold prototypes and wild builds propelling mountain biking forward, or are we getting lost searching for the next eye-catching gimmick? Should manufacturers prioritize reliability, innovative geometry, or sheer weight savings? And is the Tandem MTB a stroke of genius or just insanity on wheels? Let us know where you stand and spark the conversation. Do you love these risks, or would you rather see tried and true designs? Jump in and join the debate in the comments below.